This is Don Halling with the Prep Girls Hoops Network, sitting here with Coach Fisher from Belleville West. Coach, appreciate you coming over and taking the time to meet with us today.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yep. I guess to start off with, if you maybe kind of start with your summer stuff, talk a little bit about where you guys went, you know, how that went, any exciting things or anything,
Sure.
highlights?
Well, we started the summer with our Belleville West camp, just our get together with the girls and set up our summer schedule. Had a good 4 days there. Then our first stop was Bethalto. Next stop was Edwardsville, and we finished out at Breeze Central. And then along with that, we played in the SWIC League right here in Belleville. So the girls probably played 30, 40 games this summer, which, well, I'll call it 30, but they got a lot of work in, leave it at that.
Okay, great. Any highlights, or how'd you guys think you did, or how did everything go?
We played well. I probably had about 90% of the girls that I wanted there were there all summer with me, so that's always good. We were very competitive this summer. It's kind of the same thing we did last year, though. We need to find ways to beat the really good teams. We won at least half our games, which is what we did last year. We were 16-16, but when we played the elite teams, we faltered. So this summer, our goal was to play more competitive against the good teams, and I think we did. We lost some games we probably shouldn't have lost, but when we played the elite teams, I thought we were competitive, which is what I'm looking for next year.
Yeah.
I want to be in every game. So all in all, I think our summer was a huge success.
Okay, good. Yeah, and I know obviously virtually every coach that I talk to, summer's never about wins and losses. It's about getting better and seeing some good things that you think will translate to the next season. So that's
we
good.
Accomplished that, so I was very happy.
Great. I guess to move then on to the team, if you want to start with just maybe talking a little bit about the girls that were, you know, a big part of the rotation last year that you see being sort of your leaders this year, and just maybe tell a little bit about each one of those players.
Absolutely. Well, our leading scorer is back, Shania, and she'll be a senior. She averaged a little over 10 points a game, or right at 10 points a game last year. That's all I need out of her this year, 10 to 12, you know, and because we're going to be better at the other positions, I think. So she's back. She's second team all-conference player, second team all-tournament at Highland. She had a good year last year, and we're actually expecting more out of her this year, just to be a better all-around player and move on to college, because she has a lot of college potential. She's a 6-foot post player that can step out and hit the three. She's developed that, you know, the last couple years. She'll be a fine player for us. Another senior is Kiaja Gray, actually transferred from Belleville East a couple years ago, but finally played for us last year. Another big post. We're going to be big inside. She's gotten better this summer and hopefully keeps improving, and I think she'll have a good year for us. She's never going to be a big scorer unless we get her the ball close to the basket, but she's improved, you know, in every little thing she does on the basketball floor. Has a lot of potential. So, but I only got her 1 more year, so she's got to do it now, or, you know, time to go. Reese Bennett's going to be a sophomore guard. She started, I think, every game for us last year as a freshman. It was kind of by default because we weren't real strong at the guard position last year, but she's coming back. I expect her to improve her average. She shot it real well this summer, and I think if she shoots it well, that'll open up the drive and everything else for her. So Reese is going to be back. She's a very hard-nosed player. We worked on her ball handling this summer. She needs to be able to handle pressure a little bit better than she did last year, but it was understandable. She was a freshman. So this year, improved ball handling, improved shooting, and she's a heck of an athlete. She's very strong, very quick, and you got to be that with our schedule we play. So she fits right in. The other girl that got a lot of minutes last year is also a sophomore guard, so I'm very blessed to have, I think, 2 good guards for the next 3 years for sure. Lamaya Terrell, a little sophomore, and I say little because last year she got overwhelmed a little bit physically because she just wasn't strong enough. She grew a little bit over the summer, got a little better strength, and she's our best ball handler. And she's quick as a cat, long arms, great defender. So I'm looking for huge things from Lamaya. I think, I'll say it, I think she could be one of the better guards in the area if she plays properly and you know, gets into our system, because she's a great defender, which we like to pressure the ball, and she'll be great. Really looking forward to her this year. I think she could be something special for us. Other people expected to play, and I'll just briefly mention the girls that were with me this summer. Cassandra Sams and Chrissy Billingsley are 2 junior post players. They both had great summers. They showed up for everything. We're there. All I do is make a phone call. Yeah, I'll be there, kind of thing. A lot of potential, and that's good because I have 2 senior post players next year,
right.
And these girls are more than capable of relieving them this year. Heck, starting, have a great JV season / varsity. These 2 girls will be good players for us for 2 years. Some other underclassmen, Kiara Traylor, Tamia Brown, were there for us when we needed them this summer. Tamia made everything, which is what I'm looking for. Very good athlete, junior. Just we got to work on her just knowledge of the game and playing. But they'll have great years this year. They're going to get a lot of floor time, varsity and JV, and I think they'll help us out. I got 2 senior guards, 2 smaller players, both about 5'6", 5'5". They can both shoot it. Deja Brown and Aaliyah Watson. Both very good shooters. They're just limited by size a little bit and what they can do, but if a team plays zone against us, they'll definitely be a threat.
You've got to have those. Got to have some zone busters every now and then.
Got to have them, yeah. Got it, and we got a couple. Kenyatta Devine is going to be a junior, superior athlete, ran track for us. I mean, she can fly. Work on her ball handling and shooting. She'll get minutes for us at the varsity level too. And then we have a freshman who may start for us. I don't know yet. That we'll play that out. Aaliyah Sparks, left-handed little freshman guard. She reminds me of Lamaya last year. Just physically not there yet, but skill-wise, she's there. I mean, right. she can shoot it. She can handle the ball. She'll just get overwhelmed by somebody bigger and stronger.
Right.
But athletically, which is what I look for, she's there. So I look for big things from her. And another junior I forgot, I'm sorry. Amaya McGee played sparing minutes for us last year. If she does the right thing, she'll start for us this year, I have no doubt. And superior athlete again. And I think that's why we're going to be better this year. I'm not saying we're going to be great, but athletically we've stepped it up, a complete notch from what we were last year.
Yeah, and obviously at the 4A level in general, just in the Southwest Conference, got to have those kind of kids.
Well, I tell everybody our schedule, you could just stack it up against anybody anywhere. We just play the best schedule you can play, I think, in our area. The 3 tournaments we're in, we start with the O'Fallon Shootout, which we play great teams there. Then we go to Mascoutah, great tournament, and then Highland, probably the best tournament in Southern Illinois.
Right.
For sure. Maybe the state, I know there's other tournaments, but for sure south of Springfield or whatever, it's definitely the best tournament you can get in. Southwestern Conference is a brutal schedule. Just there's no getting around it. Great teams in our conference. I'm not going to mention everybody. We all know who they are, but the competition night in, night out, it's just tremendous.
Yeah. Great. Okay. Then I guess sort of moving on to some of your goals and expectations. I know you kind of talked about it earlier, just being more competitive and such, but maybe hit on again a little bit what your hopes and plans are and goals are for this upcoming season.
Yeah, we were, like I said, we were 16-16 last year, and we would have nights of very, very good basketball, and then we'd take a step back when we played a really good team. So our goal is real simple. It's not about wins, even in the season. It's about playing better and being very competitive with the elite teams in the area. Coach and I were just talking. We know Everettsville's going to be dynamite, O'Fallon, Collinsville, East St. Louis, Belleville East, of course. I mean, just our conference. I just want to be super competitive within our conference. And then in our tournaments, obviously, maybe shine in 1 or 2 of them and, get a trophy here or there.
Sure. Be fun to surprise some people, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be a surprise this year necessarily. If we won a tournament, it'd be a surprise, don't get me wrong. But I think everybody knows we're going to be very competitive this year. So that's my goal, just to compete with the big boys or big girls, however you want to look at it.
Okay. Coach Fisher, again, I really appreciate you coming over and taking the time to meet with us today, and I look forward to watching the team during the season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope we don't disappoint you.